It's an Independence Day edition of Your Pet's Health Tip of the Day. Here now is the sparkling Dr. Langlois. Hello again, everybody. Dr. Langlois here with your Pet Health Tip of the Day. And if you're looking at the fun sparklers on my hat and wondering if this is safe, well, no, it's not. So don't try this at home. As remember, I'm not, but I have watched trained professionals do this on TV. Anyway, as I fizzle out up top here, some of you may have been a little fearful for my health there with these fireworks going off, and that's what this Pet Health Tip of the Day is about, is basically pet spheres when it comes to the 4th of July holiday, and we celebrate independence with all those fun, frivolous fireworks, for lack of a better F word. And some of the pets actually, obviously can become quite scared and upset, and a lot of pets will end up running away, things of that nature. So you want to keep all that stuff kind of in mind as you come up to the holiday. And we're just going to talk today a little bit about how you can deal with the fears that some of your pets have when it comes to the 4th of July, and making sure that they can stay as safe as possible. And that involves really two main things. And the first is making sure that their identification is current and very legible, either on tags, on their collar. If they have a microchip, you want to make sure that the microchip information is up to date and accurate. So this way, if the unfortunate way they do get scared and run away, or with parties and cookouts going on, the doors are opening and closing, they tend to scoot out or something like that, it'll be much easier for them to come back home to you once all the fun is over. So, and also be located and tracked back to you should they be picked up by, say, the police or a shelter or Humane Society, veterinarian, things like that. So make sure all that information is up to date. The second thing, obviously, is trying to reduce the fear and anxiety that a lot of our furry friends have at this time of year with all the fireworks going off. And I'm going to talk about things from kind of two main perspectives. And the first of which is, if you have a dog or cat, basically, that when fireworks start, same as thunderstorms, but with fireworks as well, that just kind of go and hide somewhere. So in a closet, under the bed, things like that. And they kind of stay there and they don't seem to pace around or be destructive or try to get out or anything. They just go and hide. That's okay. There's no real necessity to absolutely medicate that in those cases, because you have to think of it from the animal's perspective. And from their perspective is, if I go to this place, all the bad stuff that's happening goes away. And so they just see it as kind of a safe location for them to go. So don't worry so much if that's what's going on with your dog or cat. If, on the other hand, you have a dog or cat that gets so incredibly anxious and upset that they're starting to tear at windows, they're trying to get out, they're pacing, they can't get comfortable, they're visibly very, very emotionally upset and anxious and fearful because of this, then you want to talk to your veterinarian about potentially medicating these animals with certain types of medications. Now, we used to go more towards the sedative route. A lot of you are probably familiar, if you have dogs and cats that have this issue, with a drug called acepromazine, or ACE. And it's a straight sedative. It's what we used to give for these things and just kind of try to mellow them out. Well, it will make them sedate. However, it doesn't really take the anxiety issue away, and that's what we worry about more. So basically what you've got is more of a sleepy animal, but they're still very, very anxious. So you can talk to your veterinarian about drugs such as Xanax, which are true anti-anxieties that we are starting to use and have used in the past with these animals with very, very good results. So you want to make sure that you talk to your vet about that. They're the only ones that can prescribe it for you if you were to need it. And also, usually what I recommend, and you can talk to your vet about this to see if it's okay, is if you get a prescription such as that, maybe on a normal day, just give them a tablet. See how they react to the drug, because there are cases where sometimes we have to adjust the dose, and you don't want to be doing that or worrying about that on the night of fireworks or thunderstorms or things like that. So keep all that stuff in mind. Remember, you definitely want to try to talk to your vet before the 4th of July. To get all this information and potential medications if you should need them. Hope everybody has a wonderful Independence Day holiday this weekend, and that is your Star-Spangled Pet Health Tip of the Day. I'm not on fire, am I? As always, if you have any concerns about your pet's health and safety this 4th of July holiday, be sure to check out some of these websites, or, even better yet, contact your local veterinarian for the most up-to-date and trusted information you can get.